so excited. It's the 1st of December today. I'm so excited to be here. I'm sending everybody so much love if you're watching this back with me. If you're watching this now with me, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited. And I'm just going to take a moment to bring up my live on my tablet. I'm so excited. I'm really sorry that I haven't been able to be live for a while, but with the Flash Friday and Cyber Monday and all of those things, I've just been super busy. So I'm really looking forward to this Q&A today. I thought no matter what, I'm doing a Q&A today, no matter what. And here I am, and I'm so excited. So if any of you got any questions, pop them in the chat for me. Thank you to the people who've already liked the live, and thank you for being here. We've got Poonan here. Welcome, beautiful. A big thank you for being here as well. Let me just get my tablet right. There we go. I'm good to go. Brilliant. And I'm really excited today just because it's the 1st of December. The sun's shining here. It's freezing cold, but it's a blue sky. It's really beautiful. Really resonates with the Advent series as well. We've started the Advent series on the channel, so do check that out as well. And just a reminder, we're in December now. Tickets are on sale and available for my live event in London in May 2024. Just 6 months now to get involved in this if you want to come. It's a whole day event in London with me and our soul family. We're going to be connecting with the angels in the morning, the twin flame journey in the afternoon. We're going to raise the vibration. It's going to be an awesome time, and it's in person only. It's not going to be live streamed. It's not going to be available any other way apart from being there in person. I'm so excited. Our soul sister Karina, who's in the house today, is going to be there. So it's going to be awesome. So if you want to get involved with that, if you want to know what that is, you can check out tickets in the link below. Okay, let's do this then. So the cards that guided me to use then, I'm going to use the Thelma Tarot today. I'm going to bring in the Pretty Psyche Eternal Messages deck. And I'm thinking of bringing in, I'll see if they guide me to them, I think they will, the Divine Masculine. This is a Divine Masculine deck. This is by our beautiful soul sister Angali. Divine Masculine Secret Thoughts. And then any other decks they guide me to use, I'll see as I go along. Okay, let's do this then. So again, a big thank you to everyone who's jumping on with me. I'm sending you all so much love. So I'm just popping my live on. Here we go. Okay, so we've got Anjan. Let me say it properly, sorry there. Anjan baby, thank you so much for being here, honey. And Anjan says, let me bring you up. Hi, Liz, any message from my DM? So what does your masculine want to say to you today? And let's get those likes up today as well, Karina, if we can. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for being here. I hope you had a great birthday. It's Lathia's birthday today as well. I've just seen a comment. So if anyone's celebrating the birthdays, happy birthday. Okay, this is for you. I think about proposing to you. So your masculine has actually been thinking, this is for Anjan baby, about proposing to you, about marriage, about what the future holds and what proposing to you would look like. And look at this, I'm planning to surprise you. So there's going to be a surprise proposal. Now, I'm not saying it's tomorrow. It could take a bit of time, but this is what's manifesting. And we've just had 8 people watching and 8 likes. And I know it's gone down now, but I caught it. And 88 is a big message about what you're manifesting. So a big sign about things coming to you. So your twin is saying, I'm planning to surprise you. And I've been thinking about proposing to you. What a beautiful message to receive on the 1st of Advent. Amazing. I hope that helps, okay? Poonam says, can you please give me guidance for the twin flame journey? Of course. So let's use a little bit of tarot for you. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Here we go. One card jumping out and I've got a card sticking out. The first one is, this is so powerful. You've got the Page of Pentacles. You're being reminded this journey is a journey of spiritual growth. That's why it happens. It happens because you're both learning lessons. And I know it can be sharp and painful, but you really are learning and growing. And your twin is kind of showing that to you. He's saying, I'm growing up spiritually right now. Please understand that. And I feel he may even be dealing with some financial things as well. That did come up the other day, about finances and dealing with that. And I feel that that's what you're being shown in this message. So really you've been asked to have patience. Your masculine here is coming through as the King of Swords, which is reminding you he is coming home to you because you've got the eagle there, which is such a huge sign about the masculine's return. So he's saying, I am the eagle. That means he is coming on his way. He's not showing you a stag. He's showing you an eagle, which means he's further ahead than you think he is. And he's holding the sword to say, I'm making decisions and cutting things out of my life that I need to. So if he's a bit quiet, silent, distant, cool, it's because he's doing what he needs to do to move it forward the right way. So you're being asked to have faith right now, but the eagle is landing. That's a huge sign about things moving ahead. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to Ashwini and Larisha for donating, guys. I'm going to be moving up to donations and up and down the chat all day, so bear with me. I'm not ignoring anyone, okay? So Ashwini says, what is he thinking to do about us in the 3D? It's great to see you, Ashwini. Thank you for the donation. What is he thinking about doing in the 3D? Look at that, jumped out. I have a gift for you. He's thinking about giving a gift to you, whatever that may mean. Okay, it's not necessarily because it's the Christmas period either. He's saying, I've got a gift for you. I've been thinking about giving this gift to you. Some people don't want to see us together, but I don't care. So if people don't like the fact that you are twin flames or that you belong together, he's saying, I don't care. So he's moving out of judgment energy. He may have cared before what people think, and now he doesn't. Okay, not that they really ever do care. It's more, what will people think? And, it's that kind of energy. It's not like he's ever embarrassed or anything like that. It's more the masculines feel more insecure about being good enough for the feminine. But what he's saying is some people don't want to see us together. And that's see us together, remember. So that means someone could be triggered by seeing you and him together. But he's saying, I don't care. I have a gift for you. So I feel what he's really saying is I intend to reach out to you and come and see you in person. And I don't care if people don't want to see us together. Okay, so that's the next step on the 3D. Powerful. They just give me a lump in the throat. So I feel like you may be a bit in fear there because it may not have been what you're expecting. Okay, so just go with the flow, okay? Be in the flow of things. Larisha, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Message from DM or angel guidance, please. What does your masculine want to say to you, first of all? What does your masculine want to say? Here we go. I have inner childhood wounds. So that's the card coming out of there. I'm going to do some tarot to clarify. So he's got an inner childhood wound right now that he is working on healing. And obviously that can cause silence and distance and quiet times. And that's okay. And this is in reverse then. Obviously, I don't do reverse cards, but what they show me is he's working through it because the devil is about the ego and it was upside down. So he's working through these things. Okay, it's not like he's completely stuck in that childhood wound and he's not doing anything about it. He is working through it. He's dealing with it. He's dealing with his ego. He's sorting through his fears. He's doing what he needs to do. So I feel the message coming through right now for you is to have patience because he's doing what he needs to do. So don't think he isn't doing his work. He is. He's saying to you, I have an inner childhood wound. I'm dealing with that. And, I'm facing it to be able to move forward the right way. So you're being asked to have faith. And I want to bring a little angel message in as well. I'm going to use the Angel Blessings Oracle, which is really nice for this time of the year. A few cards jumped out, but the card that really made itself known is this one and this one. Look at that. Love is patient. Love is worth it, Love is worth the wait. So it really is. I felt that anyway, even before pulling the card, that you're learning to be patient. But patience isn't just about waiting or wanting or, it's about enjoying the moment because the mind is a doorway the body can enter. So spend time with him in the 5D realm. Visualize the love. Focus on it that way. And that's going to manifest everything into form. I hope that helps, okay? Yashi, thank you for the donation, honey. I was showering and I thought that you'd be live and you were live. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Any messages from E? Any timeline when he will communicate? Love you. Love you too, honey. Sending you so much love. Thank you for being here. So what does E want to say? I'm done running from the connection. And you're asking for a timeline, when's he going to communicate? Well, he's saying I'm not going to run from this anymore because no one can change the way I feel about you. No one can change my love for you. So he's kind of realized that there's no point me running from you because nothing's going to stop me from loving you. No one's going to change my love for you. And he's also dealing with money issues. Now, this is really interesting because the other day we had this coming out for the masculines in one of the DM to DF readings, saying I've been more focused on money because I'm trying to build for myself. So what he's really saying to you is, I need to make sure I'm financially ready to be able to build for myself so I can then build a solid foundation for our future. He doesn't want to kind of come to you with nothing. He wants to be your equal. So he said, I'm trying to build for myself. And really what he means is for our journey, our future, to be with you. So remember, with finances and other things, it really is about just trusting in divine timing. So regarding the timing for communication, he wants to reach out when he's able to commit to you. This is what he's showing you. He's saying, I want to be able to commit to you and reach out to you at the right time. So in other words, what he's saying is, I'm going to reach out to you when I feel ready and able to give you something real. When I'm able to, not be in a conflict energy. This is a conflict energy. But what I'm seeing with this is building the future as well. So with timelines, you could look at this as saying, okay, you could see the Hierophant as the new year. That's a 5. You could see this as May time. The energy is about change. But the big message coming through is there are changes happening. You have to let go of the when, because it could happen any time between now and May. And the angels don't want you to give you a timeline, because you have to be ready for anything on this journey and be at peace with the timings of things. But he's saying he's going to commit to you, and he's going to reach out to you when he can commit to you. And that's better than just receiving, kind of a half-hearted message. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie says, thank you for all you do, Liz. Thank you so much, honey. I'm sending you so much love. I'm just seeing if there's a question in the chat from you somewhere. There we go. Hi, Liz. Happy I could join. Any updates for me from my person? He wished me a happy birthday, and then I texted him on Thanksgiving. It's the only contact we've had since the summer. What's he thinking about? What's he thinking about? So let's have a look. And thank you to everyone who's donating. I will be with you shortly, okay? So what do you need to know? I don't want you to be with anybody else. So really what he's thinking about is he doesn't want you with anybody else. And he said, I've been doing spell work on you. Now, when I connect with this particular card, I see this as manifestation. I don't see it as black magic or anything evil. And the masculine certainly don't understand what that is anyway. What he's saying is, I've been, kind of calling to you. I've been manifesting you. I've been talking to you in the 5D. That's what I'm connecting with. So, that's what I would change this kind of card to. But he's saying to you, I've been calling you in because I don't want you to be with anybody else. So that's what he's been thinking about since Thanksgiving. And, with the birthday and everything, he's saying, I don't want you with anybody else. It's like he's saying, please give me time to do what I need to do. So let's bring you a little angel message in. We've got a couple here. First is, love is not easily angered because it teaches us how to calm a troubled mind, breathe and respond with love. So what you're being reminded of, don't get angry about anything. Don't, react to anything. Just breathe. He's teaching you right now how to calm your mind and to breathe and respond with love so you don't get triggered by timelines or anything else. And remember this, the mind is a doorway the body can enter. That's come up twice now. So this is about visualization, imagination. And I feel this is what he's doing on you. He's saying, I'm thinking about you and calling you in to bring us back together. And this card's moving. Love never fails because it always finds a way. So that's what you're being reminded of. Your love will not fail because it will find a way. I hope that helps. Okay, really powerful. Oh, thank you, Karina. Karina says, remember Liz is doing a live event in London. I certainly am. Okay, I'm going to be live in London on the 18th of May. It's a Saturday. You can buy tickets already. Have a look on the main page. Yeah, so there's a link for the description. In the description box below, there's a link for tickets. It's only 6 months away now. It's my only in-person event, and it's going to be in-person only. There's going to be no live streaming or anything like that. If you want to get involved in this, it's a whole day event. It's very reasonably priced. We're all coming together. It's going to be amazing. Tickets are in the description box below. I need to start telling you more about that as we move forward into the new year as well, because not long now, 6 months time. And thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Frank is there may be a time frame for action. So again, remember when you're asking about timings, really you're being asked to have patience. So I've got 4 cards coming out here. The first one is, I want commitment with you, just not yet. So he's trying to reassure you on that he does want what you want, but he can't do it just yet. Just not yet, he's saying. That means he's still healing things. He's still releasing things. And he's saying, I'm a better person because of you. You've really changed me. So you're being reminded that's what the journey's all about. It's not about rushing to be together or trying to make things happen. It's about appreciating these kind of things because you've changed him for the better. And he's saying, even though we're not together, I just can't see myself letting you go. So he's saying, we may not be together right now, but I'm never going to let you go. And I want to reconcile with you. So he wants to come to you. He wants to talk to you. He wants to make things happen with you. But you have to just have a little bit of faith in the when. So let's see if we can get a time frame for action. We've got Ace of Wands. So he is taking action. Okay, he is. It's just taking a bit of time. Now, this card can symbolise March, but again, it's about being ready for anything between now and March. That's why sometimes you ask for a timeline, the angels give you what it could happen between, and then you get triggered thinking, oh, it's going to be March. But this is the angels saying between now and March. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen in 5 minutes. It could happen in December, January, February, March. This is the masculine saying to you, this is Frank saying to you, I am taking action to you because I do want to reconcile with you. So you've been asked to have faith at this time. I hope that helps, okay? Just notice Donna's in the house. Hey, honey. Thank you for being here. I thought you said you were going out, or is that later? I'm so grateful you're here anyway. Thank you for being here. Mrs. T. Phillips says, and thank you for the donation. I just got blown away then seeing Donna. I wasn't expecting Donna in the house today. So I'm really grateful I've got my 2 mods in here. So Misty Phillips, thank you for the donation. Honey says, hi Liz, any message from my DM Emmanuel? And thank you for your help and guidance always. You're very welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. So Emmanuel is saying to you today, I've been having dreams of you. Wow. So didn't I speak about this in today's reading? Obviously, you know, I forget because I record that many videos, but, you know, it's about lucid dreams and things getting more intense and powerful. And this is what he's saying to you. He's saying, I have been having dreams of you. And if you're thinking, well, what kind of dreams? Very lucid, very intimate dreams, very sensual dreams, lucid, powerful dreams. That's what he's been dreaming about, because he's been dreaming as well about expressing himself to you, about communicating his love to you, because he's saying, I've been keeping my love inside because I don't know how to express my love to you. So I feel he's been dreaming about telling you how he feels and, you know, how he's going to do that moving forward. So he's saying, I don't know how to express my love to you. I keep it inside me, but I have been dreaming about this and dreaming about you and how to move it forward. Really beautiful. So let me do you an angel blessing as well. The message coming through for you. Oh, flying out. He went back in, then it flew out. Again, this is, you know, powerful because it's saying love does not boast because it does not originate from ego. So you're being reminded that, you know, he doesn't want to boast about things. And he's saying, of course, I love you. I want to communicate that at the right time. Our love originates from source. It's pure. Our love does not need to be proven, for it just is. So it's like he's saying to you, I don't need to prove my love with words right now because you know how I feel. I need to prove it with words at the right time. And forgiveness will heal the situation and bring forth peace. So forgiveness is the key. Really beautiful, but definitely he's dreaming about communicating. Elaine, thank you for the donation, honey. Hello, one of my DM's next steps towards me and when will I hear from him? So what are his next steps towards you? Straight out. The Fool, powerful. Something's going to happen in the new year here, okay? Because he's saying, I want to take a risk. I want to move forward to you. I want to tell you how I feel. I want to make that move. I'm just a little bit afraid to. And I feel, you know, this is definitely about the new year ahead. This is what he's thinking about. And you're being asked to let go of judgment about the when, the how, and all of these things and the way he's going about things. So, Elaine, I feel the angel's saying to you, just be at peace with how he's doing it and focus on you right now and don't judge him. Just be in the energy of peace because he definitely does want to move forward towards you. Yeah, he's saying you really have been by my side and I see that and I do cherish you for that. So I feel he wants to tell you he cherishes you and he's grateful for you and he appreciates you and he's working out how to do that. And this is going to happen moving into the new year. So let go of the judgment because you might be thinking, well, he should do it now. It's Christmas time. But, you know, things don't always go to our plan. They go to God's plan and we're learning strength and patience. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for coming in with a donation, honey. Hi, Liz, what is Gabriel thinking towards my messages? Thanks for the readings. You're very welcome, honey. And remember, members, I've got lots of personal reading offers on for you guys. I've done a video about it today. I've got special offers on for warriors as well and ascension angels, but I'm doing special email readings again. I've just done intimate readings. Now I'm doing something for Christmas. So if you haven't already, check that out. Only 10 days to get involved in that. So what's going on with Samantha? What is Gabriel thinking towards your messages? Straight out. First card coming up is I've thought about having a family with you, and that's the only card that wants to come out. So whenever you've been messaging him about, he's thinking about having a family with you. Now, this could also be very intense and intimate because obviously to have a family with you, whatever way that comes in, you know, having a family with you is also very much about kids. So I feel he's actually thinking about having kids with you, and he's thinking about making love to you and being with you in that way. So he's saying, I've thought about having a family with you. And the card coming out, yeah, look at that, love. So that's what he's been thinking about, love. Love, he loves you. And he's saying, I want you to know that I love you, and I've thought about having a family with you that's built from love. So love is the answer to all of your questions. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, can I get a message from DM? Where is he at in regards to reaching out and talking? Any timeline? So again, timelines means release the when. Release the when. Let it flow. Look, I do want us to be in a relationship. That's what he wants. He's saying to you today, I do want us to be in a relationship. I just need time. I just need time. Okay, so where is he at within reaching out and talking to you? He's saying, he's asking you not to give up. He's not ready yet, okay? He's saying, please don't give up on me. I'm just working out how to move this forward, what to do to move this forward. Please don't give up on me. He's getting his energy back right now. He's not ready yet, okay? You have to be patient. And you might think, how long do I have to be patient? That's when you know you're learning how to surrender. God knows you and loves you. Now is the time to know and love him by trusting his plan for your life. So this is about having faith in God and the timings and divine timing and letting go. I hope that helps, okay? Karina, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Angel. I would love to know what Mark felt on my birthday, and did he see my gratitude post late in the evening? Any news on the holidays? Any messages from him? Thank you so much for all you do. Thank you for being you. So, message for Karina from Mark. I've thought about you spending time with my family and me. So, of course, he's thought about it. This is what he's been thinking about connected with the holidays and your birthday. And he's saying this, you know, he saw your gratitude post and he's saying, I've thought about you. Of course I have. I've thought about you spending time with me and my family. Of course I have. He's saying, I have a lot of gratitude for you. Isn't that beautiful when you're saying, did he see my gratitude post? He's showing you, I have a lot of gratitude for you. I'm grateful for you. I've got angel bumps. I've been sending you messages in the 5D. So you're being reminded here, everything is working out beautifully. There's absolutely nothing wrong. What else do you need to know? Look at this, so much hope for the future. Shine that light bright. And you know, in today's reading, I spoke about enjoying the moment, enjoying the season. That's what the angels want you to focus on. I hope that helps, okay? The Raven and White Wolf Union says, hi Liz, I just want to say big love to you and G and the carrots. Thank you so much, honey. Carrot 1 is here. Just put Carrot 1's here saying hello. Hello. So thank you for that as well. I've got Naseem, thank you for the donation, honey. Hello, Liz, I'm completely letting go. That's a good thing. You're saying I felt tired lately. If you feel tired on this journey, that's when you need to let go. That's when you need to, because you're feeling drained, depleted. It's a time to give back to yourself. You're saying, I feel like it's the right thing. Absolutely. It doesn't mean you're giving up on the journey. It means you need to give back to yourself right now. It's always the right thing to do when you feel that way. But I wonder, will he let me do so? How is he feeling? How is he feeling? Well, you know, it's not about whether he's going to let you do it. It's what you want. You're the one that's in control, not him. You're in control of your own journey. Yeah, look at this. It's making him think about things. I've thought about surprising you with a date. So he wants to go on a date with you. He wants to surprise you. So obviously you letting go is a sign of him coming forward. And it's so simple, you know, when the feminines let go and take a step back, guess what? The masculines step in and take a step forward. That's all you have to do to move it forward. I hope that helps, okay? VP, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, how's Jay thinking of us after our last conversation? Any messages for us for December? So what's Jay thinking? Jump straight out, wow. He's thinking a few things. We've got a few cards here. The first one is, I've been feeling your presence around me. So he's saying, I've been feeling you around me. This card's moving as well, and this one. Wow, you've got 3 more cards coming out here. So I feel this is also about December. So around, in December now, I was just thinking, when's December? It's today. It was like mad. It goes so quick. So he's been feeling your presence around him, and that's going to continue throughout December. He's saying it feels like something's missing without you around, and that's also because he can feel your presence, and they're giving me fear. So he's going through his own fears when he's not with you. He's saying, I've been expanding my spiritual knowledge, and that's also going to continue throughout December through the experiences he's having. And he's saying, you're so different, but that's why I love you. So don't let any differences between you worry you or think that it's worrying him, because he's saying, that's why I love you. The differences make our journey special. I've been sending you messages in the 5D. So the masculines are getting really clever now with being able to communicate in that way. It's how they're learning through their spiritual knowledge. And he said, I want commitment with you, just not yet, which means he wants to have that with you. He just can't yet. So I feel throughout December, it's going to get even more intense and powerful and passionate in the 5D. And, just be more in the flow of things. But he's definitely thinking about you and moving it forward. I hope that helps, okay? Donna says, hi Liz. Oh, my chat moved. Bear with me a second. Hi Liz, just recently I've been picking up on the sparks from my fingers every time I touch things. Has this something to do with Mark? Well, that's the spark between you, and obviously the fingers, you touch with your fingers, you feel. It's the feelings between you. It's the emotions. So what does Mark want to say to you? What does Mark want to say? The thought of explaining myself and apologising scares me. I don't want to see the pain I've caused in your eyes. So I feel he's still got things he wants to apologise to you for, connected with the past, and he's worried about that. And he said, I act happy, but I'm not. So what he's meaning is, I'm not happy without you. I've still got things I want to say to you and apologise for. And, I feel he's struggling a bit with that today, because he's missing you and he wants you. And the thing is, you're in your power right now because you're going out doing things, and he will be sensing and feeling that. And what he's really saying to you is, I won't be happy until me and you are in a relationship together. And that's on my mind today. I hope that helps again. The spark is about the spark between you. He'll never get that anywhere else. And he knows he needs it in his life, and he needs you in his life as soon as possible. Oh, thank you, Karina. I love my message from Mum and Dad yesterday. Truly grateful. I'm sorry I couldn't answer your message, but, I did 5 and then I did Rob extra. Rob was really struggling with that. But I wanted to do something for you for your birthday, And the angels know how strong you are anyway. And obviously your question's been answered today the right way. So Alicia the Dollface says, any messages around Alicia and Eric's connection? I remembered your Alicia before you even put it in the comments there. Amazing. Oh, welcome to the Earth Angel family, honey. I've got lots of offers on for all levels of membership right now. But remember, if you want all the extra guidance, you get that on the Angel family level. So any messages around Alicia and Eric's connection? What does Eric want to say to you? Jumping straight out on the camera. First card is, it feels like something's missing without you around, and I've been expanding my spiritual knowledge. So what your twin is saying to you right now is, I've really been doing my work, and you're saying what's going on with the connection. He is doing the work. He's been expanding his spiritual knowledge. He's been trying to understand what the connection is. And he knows that there's something missing without you there. He knows that. He feels that on every level. So what's the next step for your connection? Here we go. We've got the Page of Swords. And this was actually in reverse, which is a good thing, because the Page of Swords can mean delays in communication, and this was upside down. Now, I don't read reverse cards, but they do guide me to what the answer is. And what they're saying is, it's like communication is being restored between you. So if there has been any delays around you guys communicating, that's coming to an end. I hope that helps, okay? Karina says, beautiful messages, thank you. I'm grateful for your love and support on this magical journey. Means a lot to both of us. Soon it's London time. Thank you for donating again, honey. And, it's going to be so cool. I'm so excited for London. I really am. It's going to be awesome. That's coming up in May, guys. If you want to come to that, tickets are on sale now. Check out the link in the description box below. So Bella says, hi Liz, any message from Brian? Thank you. Thank you for being here, Bella, sending you so much love. Oh, nearly fell down then, my little thing. Let me put it back up. So what does Brian want to say to Bella today? What does Brian want to say to Bella today? Here we go. my nerves have been getting the best of me. So I really feel Brian wants to reach out to you, but he's a bit nervous about it. He's feeling a bit scared. He's a bit emotional. So, just remember, things are moving forward. Look at this. You've got the 8 of Wands. Things are moving forward. And you're going to have the best life together. Look at that, the 10 of Pentacles. He's just a bit nervous about it, but things are moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful there again. These are powerful messages coming through today. We've got Goo Goo Gaga. Thank you for being here, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. Is my DM lost in his ego? Well, most of the masculines get lost in ego. So, yeah, lots of cards coming out. So he's definitely dealing with some stuff. So he's saying to you, I've been doing spell work on you. Now, again, like I say, don't think that means that he's been doing black magic on you or anything like that. What he's saying is, I've been thinking about you. I've been manifesting things with you. You've been on his mind. That's what I'm connecting with. You've been on his mind, and that's been bringing you towards it. He's saying you influence me in ways no one ever has. And I feel that's also this spell work. So he feels like he's under your spell. That's what he's really saying to you. He's saying, I'm under your spell. You influence me in ways no one ever has, and it scares me. And when they feel that way, they can go into the ego. He said, I do talk about you. So he's talked about you to people in his life. Now, these may be people he knows, or it could be someone he's close to. But he said, I do talk about you, and I am planning to surprise you. So, yes, he's in his ego, but not the way you think. I feel he's actually working through his emotions. He's feeling a lot of love for you. He's trying to work out how to move towards you. He's thinking about where he is in his life. He could be thinking about the holidays. He's planning to surprise you. And he's saying, I've been watching you. I keep a close eye on your social media. So he's been watching you in some way. He's saying, I'm just not used to a connection like this, so I run. And that's absolutely what I'm feeling. But, when they go into ego like that, they run because they're afraid of the feelings, not because they don't want the divine feminine, or not because they don't love you, because he's thinking, whoa, this is something else. He's saying, I do pray about us, because he asks for help and assistance. He knows you're being spiritually guided, and he's been speaking to you through songs. So the songs you've been hearing will be communicating to you how he feels. And what he's really saying to you in music is, I regret walking away from you. And when we first met, I just had this feeling about you. So he's actually working through his emotions. It's a good thing. So when I'm connecting with his energy, I feel nothing but love. And you just have to be patient and not take things personally if he pulls away. I hope that helps, okay? Have I just seen my George in the chat? Hey, George, Blue Ice Tarot. If anyone doesn't know, that's my divine masculine. Go and check his channel out. He's amazing. GR, thank you for being here, honey. I hope that helped yesterday as well. Let me know if you can in the comment. Just put yes, or, let me know how it went down, because it was really intense, that one with you. Hi, Liz, what does Ray want me to know today? So what does Ray want you to know today? What does Ray want you to know today? Ray is saying to you, yeah, look at this. I'm planning to surprise you. The masculines, as we've moved into December, you can probably tell in my voice, there's all this fast-paced energy come in. It feels vibrant. It's exciting. The masculines are thinking about coming to you. They're thinking about Christmas time. They're thinking about the holidays. They've got a sense of urgency. They want to move this forward. I know it's not as easy as that when there's karmic partners and other things going on, but this is what's on their mind. So, GR, your twin, is saying to you, I'm planning to surprise you. I want to reach out. I want you to know how I feel. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, it did. Thank you so much. I'm glad, because it was really intense when I was doing it. George, thank you for being here. Carrot One says hello to you. This is for Dad. Are we going out later, by the way, just so I know? Are we going shopping later? It's supposed to snow here tomorrow in the UK, and it's cold enough, it's freezing today. So we want to get all the supplies in ready for tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go back down the chat then. So thank you to everyone who's just donated. Sending you so much love. I'm just going to move back down to the chat and then start again, okay? So let me go right down. Obviously, I'm making donations priority. So the next question we've got coming through is... I'm just moving the chat up. Bear with me. I've got Jay Muscle Mammy says, good morning from the US. What to expect during the holidays while we aren't talking during separation? Well, before I pull you any cards, if you're not talking during separation, work on you. Don't see it as every day's a chore, or don't see it as a bad thing. Separation really is helpful. It's preparation. It gets you ready for the next step. So see it as a blessing. see it as, right, I'm going to start this day feeling good about things. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on service. I'm going to give. And I spoke all about that earlier today, not only in the Twin Flame reading, but in the Advent series. If you tune into the daily Advent series every day, you're going to receive a really powerful message. So expect to feel highs and lows, ups and downs. But you know what? You can handle it. You can. So what do you need to know? What to expect during the holidays? Again, you got the Fool in reverse. So, when you get the Fool, it's a good sign. It's about new beginnings, being excited about what's to come. I feel that, this is you kind of not seeing it that way because of pain, because you're in separation. So the angels are asking you to turn your thoughts around, to turn your frown upside down. It's not over with you guys. It's just beginning. So try and enjoy the magic of this season. Even if it seems painful or hard, look for the blessings, work on gratitude. And when you do that, everything will turn around. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Elysian. Morning, Liz. Thank you for being here. I finally made it to alive. Great to have you here, honey. So happy to see you. If the angels permit you to see this message, which they have, so it's all in divine timing, I just want an update from my DM, Stephen. Thank you and sending love and light. So what does Stephen want you to know? Look at that jump straight out there. I do talk about you. Now, this is a powerful one because when the masculines start talking about the feminines, something is happening. Okay, because what do we want to do? We want to talk about the person we love. We want to. So he's saying, yes, I do talk about you. And I'm being subliminal with how I feel about you. So what he's saying is I've been talking about you, but not directly about you. In other words, he's been talking to someone about you in his own way where it doesn't, come across it's about you. Does that make sense? Obviously, I know that sounds weird how I'm wording it, but I'm connecting with him. It's like he's talking about you indirectly. So what he's saying to you is, I'm talking about you because I want to talk about you, but it's very indirect. So nobody knows who he's talking about, but he is talking about you because he wants to. Okay, and he's saying, I'm being subliminal with how I feel about you, which means he's communicating to you in other ways. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps. It's really powerful. Brianna, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. Can I have a message from Rashad? So what does Rashad want to say to you? Wow, flying on the floor. First one is, you influence me in ways no one ever has. And that's the one that stood out. So these are the cards, a clarifying card, but that's what he wants you to know. He's saying, you have a big influence on my life. You matter to me. I care about you. I listen to what you say. And he's saying, I have an offer for you. So he wants to offer something to you. And sometimes this can be right. I need to think about how I'm going to get back into the feminine's life here. I have an offer for you. I've been receiving your telepathic messages. So you've definitely been communicating in other ways. And he's saying, I've thought about having a family with you. So he's thinking about the future. Because he's saying to you, you really are the best thing that's ever happened to me. I know that you're my twin flame. I do want to make things right with you. Give me that opportunity. Now, isn't that powerful? So Rashad wants you to know he wants to move things forward in December. So let's do a little angel message for you as well. Little angel message, be gentle with yourself and others. You'll always find your way home. So in other words, don't rush or force this or want him to tell you exactly how he feels straight away, or don't get triggered by things. Just be in the flow of things. Be gentle with yourself, be gentle with him, be gentle in your life, and you'll always end up where you're meant to be. I hope that helps. Okay, really powerful. Oh, Karina, thank you for the donation, honey. Lunch break is over. Happy I made it. Hit the like. Great. So amazing you're here as well, and I'm so glad Donna's here as well. And Laura Marto's in the house as well, and we've got Carrot One here as well. So thank you all for being here. Right, I'm going to go back down the chat now. Bear with me a second. So what I'm doing is I'm prioritising donations. But when I haven't got any, I go right back down to where I was and go again. So I've got Soul's Journey says, hello, beautiful. Happy December. Happy December, honey. Any messages about my journey or from my DM, Tom? So what does Tom want you to know today? This is for a Soul's Journey. What does Tom want you to know? Here we go. My nerves have been getting the best of me. So again, he's been thinking about reaching out and contacting you and talking to you, but he's a little bit nervous about it. And he's saying, I have a lot of gratitude for you. So he's grateful for you. And I feel that this could also be since Thanksgiving. Don't know if he celebrates Thanksgiving, but I feel that kind of energy there. And he's grateful for you, saying you really have been by my side. I do see that and I cherish you for that. So he's feeling a lot of gratitude for you right now. And he's really thinking about how you've been there and how his life has changed and, you know, the influence you've had on him too. And the angels are saying to you, love is patient because love is worth waiting for. Remember, patience isn't about waiting around. It's about enjoying where you are. Okay? And that's what you need to know. I just want to answer this one I've just seen before I do another one. How do you know who your twin flame is? That's for AL. You feel it inside. You learn how to trust what you feel because it's real. It's a knowingness. You just know. So trust in what you feel. That's what you learn, okay? Cynthia says, hi Liz, what do the angels want me to know about my DM's current energy? So what's going on with, yeah, jumping out. Look at this. What he's saying to you is, Cynthia, he's saying, I act happy, but I'm not. And they give me fear. So he keeps going in and out of fear. He's saying, I act happy, but I'm not. And that could be on social media. It could be, you know, when he's with you, around you, when he's with others. He's saying, I act happy, but I'm not. They give me a block in the throat. He's not happy because he's not talking to you, or he's not talking to you the way he wants to. He's saying, I've been putting myself first and I've been seeing it's only hurting me more. So what he's saying is, I know I've been a bit selfish and it's hurt me. It's hurting me more. They give me a block. I feel there's a block in communication between you. So you're either not communicating or he's not communicating the way he wants to communicate. And he's saying it's hurting me being away from you. And the reason why is because he's been hurt by love before. So he's a little bit afraid of getting hurt again, letting you in. But he's been expanding his spiritual knowledge. And that's as much because of the journey as anything else. And he's saying it feels like something's missing without you around. And I'm really connecting with that one. And he's saying the thought of explaining myself and apologising scares me. I don't want to see the pain I've caused in your eyes. So, you know, he knows he's hurt you in the past from maybe being a bit selfish, putting himself first. And, you know, he's saying, I need to make up for that. And that's on his mind today. So I feel that he's planning on apologising and reaching out. I hope that helps. And we've got Huy Hester says, thank you, Liz. I would like a message from the person on my mind. So what does the person on your mind want to say? Jump straight out. You influence me in ways no one ever has. Now, this keeps coming out, doesn't it, during this live? So clearly, the masculines want the feminines to know, or, you know, whoever you're connecting with wants you to know that you have a power over them. You know, you matter. Your opinion matters. They listen to what you say. And also, I reminisce a lot on the time spent with you. So this person's been thinking a lot about the times you've shared together and what that means. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? I've got the beautiful Laura Marto with a milestone there. Says, hi Liz, does my masculine have any messages for me during December? So what does your masculine want you to know? So just so you know, guys, I'm prioritising donations and milestones today. That's what I'm doing. And then I go back to where I was in the chat. So yeah, look at this. I hold back because I don't want to be rejected. I mean, isn't that silly? You know, because he knows full well you're not going to reject him, but he's still afraid of that. And he's saying, that's why I hold back, because I don't want to be rejected. So instead, Laura, he's speaking to you through songs. So there's been a lot of songs coming to you. And I feel that that's going to continue through December. You know, if he can't speak his truth, if he can't tell you how he feels physically, he's going to speak through these songs. And he's saying, I'm not used to a connection like this, so I run. And these are things you know. You've known these for a long, long time, but he's still dealing with the fear around it. He's still dealing with it. He's saying, but I've been communicating with you with songs. And that's going to continue throughout December. And I'm going to do you a little message from the angels as well. Love is not proud or self-seeking because it's given freely, and that's a blessing. And that's absolutely what you're learning, isn't it? You know, isn't that powerful? Because I feel that's absolutely what you're learning. This love is so unconditional and powerful. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just moving the chat up. I've got the Raven. I've done the Raven. The Raven said, hi Liz, want to say big love to you and G and the Carrots. I did read that out already. That's where I am in the chat when I'm getting back up. Sam says, any message from my DMA? What does he want me to know about our future and how much he loves me? So, you know, if you want to know how much he loves you, just close your eyes. He's saying, I've been having dreams of you. So he's dreaming about you, Sam, and you're dreaming about him. And even if you're not remembering them, you were definitely dreaming about each other. And just know I'm obsessed with you. So you're saying, is he in love with me? Does he love me? And all those things. And he's saying, just know that I'm obsessed with you. That's what you need to know. I'm obsessed with you. Wow. I hope that helps, okay? And One Soul, thank you for coming in, honey, with a milestone. Member for 10 months, amazing. And I've just shared the day one of the Ascension Angels, because I'm sharing my Soap and Glory Advent calendar with you guys. I'm so excited. Hello, Liz and fam. Can I have a beautiful message for my DM? So what does your masculine want to say to you? I can't guarantee it's a beautiful message, whatever he wants to say to you. I do think about the future. And when I do, I think about you in it. So I would say that's a beautiful message, because he's thinking about that. And he's saying, of course I think about it. I do think about it. And what I'm also connecting with there is marriage, because I'm getting the I do standing out on its own. So I do. It's like he's saying, I do. I want to marry you. I think about the future. And when I do, I want to marry you. I do. Powerful. I hope that helps. Moon, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from my DM? Thanks and love to you, Liz. Thank you for being here, Moon. Straight out, these cards are on fire today. He's saying to you, I'm feeling the consequences of my choices and actions. So he's feeling not necessarily guilty over the past, but he's on his mind. He's thinking, what have I done? Because he's saying to you, I can tell you don't trust me and I want to change that. So he's thinking, the things I've done in the past have hurt you and affected you, and now you might not trust me, and I really want to change that. And that's the consequences he's feeling. So let's get a little angel message for you. So it really is about forgiveness and being okay with where you are, and, just being at ease with things. So the card sticking out is, look at this. Forgive yourself for the past, for nothing good can come from the turmoil there is regret. And I feel that that's what he's going through. So he needs to forgive himself for the past, for the things that have happened, because no good will come from it going over and over and over it. He's got to release that. And you can kind of meet him in the 5D and say, it's okay, I forgive you, forgive yourself, and kind of show him the way, show him what to do, how to move on from the past. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just move down a little bit. Bear with me a second. Again, I'm going back down again to where I was, if I can. Sometimes my chat won't let me when I'm moving it up and down, so just give me a second, guys, okay? I'm just going to where I was in the chat. Just done Sam there. We got Cindy Ross says, good morning from the USA. Good morning, honey. It is 1:20 here in the UK. Thank you, Liz, for your time and energy. You guided 20 messages from my twin today. Thank you so much in advance. Love and light to you and George. Thank you for that. So what does your twin want to say to you today? Here we go. We've got the card sticking out first of all, as I do want to make things right with you. Give me that opportunity. So what he's saying is, please give me the opportunity. What he really means is, please give me the time I need to process what I need to process. I know you're my twin flame. Isn't that beautiful? We've also got some clarifiers here. I know you're my twin flame. I know that we're being spiritually guided. I regret walking away from you. And when we first met, I just always had this feeling about you. So your twin is very aware that you are twin flames. He may not recognize the label twin flame, but certainly understands what it means and the feeling of it. I hope that helps, okay? Annabella, thank you for coming in with the milestone there, 35 months. Wow, amazing. Thank you for your amazing love and support, honey. Hi, Liz, I would love a message from my DM, please. So what does your masculine want to say? Straight out. Card coming out for you is, just know I'm obsessed with you, and it jumped out of the deck there. And he said, I've thought about you spending time with me and my family. So again, this is what they're thinking about when we're moving towards the holidays. That's what he wants you to know. Isn't that powerful? I hope that helps, okay? Let me have a look for this. I've got AL says, your readings have designated between my best friend and I. I'm not sure what that means for him and I. Sorry for the typo. That was supposed to say resignated, not designated. Well, I'm not quite sure what your question means, but I'm going to pull you a card, okay? So I'm going to do you some angel guidance from the angels. The message is, you were created to walk in his footsteps, to follow the path of your heart and walk the path of love. So what I'm really connecting with is, and you asked a question as well about how do you know if someone's your twin flame. What this means is, connect with your heart. Your heart gives you all the answers that you'll ever need. Go within for the answers. Everything is within you. Because you were created to walk in his footsteps. That means in the footsteps of Jesus, or whoever you connect with, okay? So Jesus is the embodiment of unconditional love, to respond with love, to, relax about things and be at ease with the journey, and to forgive and heal. So follow the path of your heart, listen to it, and then walk that path. And that's how you'll know the answer. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful. Let me just move the chat up again. Bear with me a second. We've got Matthew Robinson says, hi Liz, as always, thank you and God bless. Thank you for being here. Let's pull a card for Matthew. No question there, I'm just being guided to pull you a card. So they're straight out the deck there. The card coming in for Matthew is happiness is a choice that you always have the power to make. Isn't that a powerful one? So you can choose happiness any moment. I hope that helps, okay? Cynthia Vega says, hi Liz, any messages from my DM? Here's current energy between us. So what do we need to know for Cynthia? What do you need to know? Jumping on the camera. We've got, I know more than you think. That's his current energy. So what he's saying is, I do understand more than you think I do. Trust me to find my way. I hope that helps, okay? Silver and Shine, thank you for being here, honey. Hi Liz, my DM experiences bouts of depression. They all do, you know, at times. Is there a message for me about this today? What do you need to know? What do you need? I'm going to do you a tarot card and angel blessing card. First card is, again, upside down. Remember, there's nothing really you can do about that. It's up to him to pull himself out of that. You know, you can lead a horse to water. You can't make it drink. All you can do is be the light, because sometimes you can offer him this cup and be there, but he isn't taking it because he's like, I'm dealing with my own stuff. You know, so you have to let him come out of it by himself and have faith the angels are with him, guiding him. You know, he's not alone. Sometimes we're in so much pain for our twin, but they have to find their own way out. True patience is about enjoying the moment fully without the need for something more. So remember, he may need something more in his life. And I'm not just talking about you. I'm talking about he may not feel satisfied in many areas of his life. And it's up to him to change that. So you have to be patient with him and his journey and the way he's going about things. And the thing that you can do to help him move forward is to enjoy the moment fully and be in the moment. And, you know, when you enjoy the moment fully, there's no room for depression because we're enjoying where we are. You know, it's only the ego that creates struggle around the past and the future that creates depression. Depression cannot survive or thrive or live in the now. That's why Eckhart Tolle and other greats talk about the power of it. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Enchanted Moon says, hi Liz, any messages for me about my work situation? What do you need to know about your work situation? What do you need to know about work? We've got the King of Cups, follow your heart, do what feels right. You know, and I spoke about that in a reading. I don't know when it was, whether it was, I recorded it earlier or I think it's in today. It could be in one of the readings today, but it's about following your heart and doing what feels good to you. You know, it's about trust, and it could be in a members reading I've done. I know I've definitely spoke about this, but, you know, it's about asking yourself, how does this make me feel? Yeah, I think it's in the members message today. I'm sorry if I'm like, what's this reading? I know you're not a member there, Donna, but, you know, this is really about you asking yourself, does this job satisfy me? Does this work satisfy me? And if it does satisfy you, ask yourself why you're asking the question. What is it that you need, you know, answers about? Because all the answers are within you. And the answer is always love. The answer is always about doing what you love and following your heart and feeling at peace. So this is very much about following that cup of love. And I feel that you know as well that you've got a destiny with your divine masculine. And you may be thinking about that too, because when I'm connecting with this card, I'm also seeing your masculine stepping into their power as the King of Cups, wanting to express love to you. So I feel your work situation is also connected with your twin flame journey in some way, and it's connected with love. I hope that helps, okay? Brianna says, I've done Brianna, I've done Brianna, can't get my words out, oh my goodness me. Sorry, Brianna. Nella says, hi everyone, Liz, is there a message for me? So, a message for Nella. A message for Nella. A message for Nella. God knows you, Nella, and loves you. Okay, now is the time to know and love him by trusting his plan for your life. That's such a powerful one because, you know, we want to try and control things sometimes, or we think things aren't happening the way we want them to. And God's up there saying, I have a plan for your life. I love you. You're not going to miss out on what's meant for you. I never close a door without opening a window. Please trust me to do this my way. And that's the time. Now is the time. Okay, so learn to trust in God. I hope that helps, okay? Have I just seen Laura Marta with a donation there? Oh, thank you, Laura. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for the donation, honey. I'm just working up the chat here. We've got, is it Nico says, hi Liz, what messages are from Rosa? Message from Rosa. What do you need to know from Rosa? I know you're my twin flame. So Rosa's coming through saying, I know you're my twin flame, but I've also got a message coming through from someone in heaven with the same name. Okay, so I don't know if you've got someone around you in heaven called Rosa as well. Okay, we've got the energy saying you were not designed to walk alone. We, your angels, were created to walk beside you. So I feel you've also got someone up there with the name Rosa, or someone like Rose, or, you know, something like that name, watching over you, walking with you right now. Okay, and also, love is not easily angered because it teaches how to calm a troubled mind. Breathe and respond with love. So I definitely feel you're being guided right now through what you're going through to breathe and respond with love in your situation. Your twin flame is aware what's going on, and, you know, you're not designed to walk alone, which means you're designed to be with your twin, but also that you're never alone anyway, because the angels are always with you. But I feel someone in spirit is coming through to say they know that you're their twin and that they are around you, guiding you at this time. I've got that coming through really powerful, and I've got the name Rose or Rosa with that somehow. It may be another version of it. I hope that helps, okay? You may be aware of that person, you may not, but someone is definitely coming through in that way. Ooh, bear with me a second, okay, just get my energy back there. Northside Yank says, I feel like she's not coming back to me. Well, that's your fear, your perception. You have to change that. Okay, you have to start seeing it in a higher way. Okay, you have to deal with the fear inside of you that about why you feel that way. Serene says, Liz, is my DMG in pain? Is G in pain? Well, you know, if you're feeling some kind of pain, whether it's physical or emotional, it's more likely you're sensing that. He's protecting the connection, okay? G is saying to you, I'm protecting this connection right now by staying away or not being around you. Please don't give up on me. Just wait on me. So I do feel he's in pain over something, but he's protecting the connection. Okay, so remember, whenever you're not around your twin, there's protection there. I hope that helps, okay? I've got Memo says, hi dear, I need to know, will my twin flame contact me and what the future of my relationship with my twin flame is like. So what does your twin want to say to you? Your twin's feeling very grateful for you right now, okay? I have a lot of gratitude for you and be manifesting our connection. So you are coming back together. So your twin will contact you at the right time. They've been manifesting that, thinking about that, because they're very grateful for you and for that. But you have to have faith in the when, okay? So what, you know, when or what do we need to know about the future? There's going to be some chaos first. So it feels like something needs to fall apart to fall together. You know, this can be the ending of a karmic situation. It could be separation. It could be many things. But things are happening to move things forward. And that's why there's delays. Okay, delays in communication. So things are moving forward, even though it may not feel that way. There's things going on behind the scenes, and that's what's coming in the future. So let me do you a little message from the angels. The message coming through is, bless those who have wronged you because you showed them what their own actions could not mercy. So in other words, forgive everything and feel free. I hope that helps, okay? My chat just moved again, so I've lost where I was. Bear with me a second here. Where was I in the chat? I've just done memo. Just moving it up a little bit. Bear with me. Where did that go? I think you just retracted the message, I think, if I'm on the right bit there. Northside says, the only weird part of my divine feminine is she's still single after 4 months. Why is that weird? Why is that weird that she's still single after 4 months? Okay, she clearly is not wanting to be with anybody. She's processing things. So ask yourself why you think that's weird. Okay, and, you know, a lot of the time as well, you have to understand that if you're here watching these readings, it's more likely that you're operating in your own divine feminine energy and your twin is operating in masculine energy. And that doesn't mean that you're the divine feminine. It means that you're operating in that energy in that moment. So that means, you know, you just have to be patient and give your person time to work through whatever he or she is going through. And I'm saying that to everyone, but obviously what she is going through. I hope that helps, okay? I know where I am. Now here I am. And you put, I feel like she's still single because she's waiting for me. And then other times I'm like, she's not. So you've got to trust the love. You know, you're really learning to trust in the love. Okay, that's what's happening. Sam says, dear Liz, is it possible that when we capture a picture and in background later I noticed a light at that time early morning was just moon and clouds? We're always capturing things in pictures. Obviously people who, you know, look at it with logic will say, oh, it's this or it's that. But we know there's something else going on. You know, you may see an orb and someone say, oh no, that's a flicker of light, or but you know your truth, so trust in that, okay? We've got moving up a bit here. See, there's a lot of repeating questions here from, I've got Serene asking the same question about 5 times I've just seen. We've got Sadie Flint says, how do things change after coming into physical union? Well, obviously all the fear's gone. All the fear that you have before union is gone. Any jealousy, anything that's negative, it's all gone. What you have instead is other things that you get fear over, like money or circumstances, but not the journey, not being together. And when you're in union, you know, I mean, me and George have been in union for nearly 5 years. We don't argue. When we do, it's over and done within 2 minutes. It's very calm. You know, we go with the flow. We're there for each other if there's any other fear. You know, just give me a bit of burpee energy there, because I feel that you may think, well, I'm still releasing fears, or people may think, well, I've still got these fears. All the fears, all the struggles, all the stress, you know, that you experience before union is healed. And obviously it doesn't mean that life is magical and brilliant when you're in union. It's just you're in a relationship and then you have other things to deal with. You still go through money issues. You still go through health issues. You still go through things. It's not like you're in union and it's like that happy ever after. It's real life. You know, so many people think that, oh, it's this, you know, fairy tale. And it is absolutely beautiful and wonderful. But it's real life. So you don't see yourself as a twin flame in union. You just see yourself having a relationship with another person. It's very normal and natural. You know, that's the only way I can describe it. And, you know, I've talked about this before. You know, it's freedom. I feel free with George. George feels free with me. There's no jealousy. There's no need to control anything. We're just free. It's a freeing feeling. Okay. It's so worth it because it's free. That's the only way I can describe it. Okay. Jake, thank you for the donation. On he's sending you so much love. Jake says, hi Liz, any messages for me or from my DM at this time? Much love. So what do we need to know for Jake? Oh, Rob's in the house. I've just seen Rob. Hey Rob, sending you so much love. Thank you for being here. I have inner childhood wounds. So Jake, your masculine is still dealing with inner childhood wounds right now. You know, still dealing with things that need to be released. And we've got, because this is about wanting to create something new and different. And we've got the Fool, but again, it's upside down. So what I'm connecting with here is your twin wants to move this forward so much, especially moving into the new year. But there's still fears around it. So she's still working, still working this out. This is still about changes taking place. And I said she then because I'm getting feminine energy coming through for your twin, your divine masculine. I'm getting a lot of feminine energy coming through. And I feel this could be creative feminine energy as well. So I feel your twin is working on creative projects right now. I'm not sure if your twin is arty at all, but obviously you've got the palette there. But I feel this like creating something in a creation energy, wanting to make a move and move things forward. And I feel that if you connect with your twin in the 5D, you're going to really feel that power. So let's do you a message from the angels. What else do you need to know right now? We've got there is always another way. Choose the path that leads to peace. So, there's always another way. And what that means is we get guided to follow the path of least resistance, where we just go with the flow when we're at ease with things. And that path will always lead us to peace and where we're meant to be. And that's really what's coming in. So I feel, your twin knows there's another way and your twin is focused upon that way. So I'm seeing things as getting better between you. And they want me to pull you one of these cards as well. I haven't used this deck yet today. What else is going on with your twin right now? Yeah, I'm sorry I acted like a fool, which makes sense as well when we've pulled the Fool card out. Yeah, look at this. I want us to move in together. So it feels like there's a lot going on in the 5D to create the right kind of energy to be together. And that's what your person is currently working on. But I am feeling some feminine energy, linked in with it all as well. I hope that helps, okay? I've got... as a ghost, you'd be more annoying, you're annoying, you're annoying. Okay, then, do I have to call you and you don't answer? Are you talking to me or to someone else or your twin? I have no idea who you're communicating with, but obviously if you're going to be like that in the chat, I don't know if that's towards me or anybody else, or even towards your twin, then obviously, you know, I won't be answering your question. So you have to be patient on this journey as a twin flame. We've got Sana says, hello Liz, may I get your angelic guidance on when my separation will end at any timeline? I don't know how, I'm just reading something else there. I don't know how to interpret my auntie's age type. I'm not sure what you're talking about, to be honest. If you put me like a message in the chat that makes sense, then obviously I'll answer your question. But everything you're writing does not make sense. So if you do that, otherwise, you know, I won't be answering your question. So Sana says, may I get angelic guidance on when my separation will end in a timeline? So what do we need to know about your separation ending? I've thought about taking a trip with you. So your separation may end with taking a trip somewhere. You know, your twin has been thinking about this, and you know, the Queen of Cups is how your person feels about you, and the Four of Cups is, again, they're not quite ready. So it feels like something could shift forward here between now and April time. But I feel that your twin is still in a lot of pain and still working things out and still thinking about things, and maybe a little bit of frustration there that you're releasing as well. You know, it's like you have this beautiful cup of love for your twin, but your twin isn't yet ready to take that cup of love. Yet your twin does fantasize about taking a trip with you and being with you. So it really is about divine timing. I feel like it's taking its time because that's just what you're learning, to have faith and patience in the when, and to have faith in what will be. I hope that helps. Again, I still feel there's some, you know, you're being protected from negative energy there. Taz, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Angel, any message from my DM? So what does your masculine want to say? Here we go. I've been more focused on money. Again, this is really interesting because, I don't know if it was last night or the night before, we spoke about the masculines dealing with financial stuff. So I've been more focused on money because I'm trying to build for myself. And I am situating the karmic situation. So what your twin is saying to you is, I'm dealing with the things that are toxic and karmic in my life. I'm dealing with finances, I'm dealing with material things, so I'm able to build a life with you in the future. So I'm situating everything to be free enough to make this work. So let's do a little tarot message. What else do you need to know? Yeah, we've got the Ace of Swords. But again, this is kind of, it came out like that. So I feel that the decision is coming, just taking a bit of time. And when I'm connecting with your twin, I feel there's some issues about the words, finding the right words. It's like they're stuck in the mouth and they can't get them out properly. So you're still learning to have faith and patience here. I hope that helps, okay? Laurel, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, thank you for the live. Any messages for Angela DM? What do we need to know for Angela DM? Jumping straight out there. Message coming through is, I'm not blind to the signs, I do see them. So they're seeing the signs. And they're saying, I'm not blind to the signs, I do see them. So it's about trusting that the masculines do realise and see the signs just like we do. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation, honey. Liz, my trip to Bali is coming up in 2 weeks. Have a great time. I feel it's going to be amazing. How will it affect me? It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel empowered. It's going to be exciting. And my connection with my DM, well, obviously, it's going to affect the connection because he's going to feel that. It's going to give him a sense of urgency. But, you know, ask yourself the question, why are you wondering how it's going to affect the connection? Instead, focus on you and how it's affecting you. Again, this is about you putting yourself first and not thinking as much about him and how your life is affecting him. You know, and I know obviously you're thinking, is it going to help the connection? What's it going to do? But I feel you're really guided to detach at this time and let him find his way back to you. And then it won't affect what you're going through. You know, don't let it hurt you, whatever he's doing. You know, I just remember the times when, you know, when I was with a catalyst, and I remember I'd go somewhere and I'd be really excited about it. And then he'd just put a dampener on everything. I wouldn't enjoy it as much. And the angels don't want you to go through that, you know. So, and you're saying I'm starting to feel excited, like a big shift coming with this. Absolutely, because, you know, you're creating inner happiness. So what he's saying to you is, I'm situating the karmic situation. No one can change my love for you. So whenever he needs to release still, he's dealing with that, and he's saying nothing and no one can change my love for you. So what he's saying to you is, wherever you go, whatever you do, whatever kind of time you have, no one can change the way I feel for you. I love you. So it's going to move things forward the right way. But it's more about you enjoying the trip for what it is than thinking, oh, what's it going to do for our connection? I hope that makes sense, okay? You know, like Laura says, everything we do always helps our connection. Absolutely, especially when we're operating in power. Anne says, is be still dating others or close to reaching out? Well, remember, whatever he's doing for growth. He's saying, I've been feeling your presence around me. So he's been feeling you around him, which is powerful. And he's been thinking about the times he's been spending with you. So I'm not feeling anyone else around him. You know, let me pull a tarot card just to clarify that. Okay, has he been dating anyone else? We've got, and this is in reverse here as well. So it's like what he's saying is, it's like he hasn't got the time to give to anybody else right now, but he's trying to balance himself out a bit. You know, it's like he's saying, I haven't got time for anybody else. I'm thinking about you. And this is what we go through. You know, we go through fear, thinking, what are they doing? Who are they doing it with? And it's like he's saying, I haven't got time. I'm busy with other things. I feel he's busy with work and other things. And he's thinking about the past and the times he spent with you. You know, he's been feeling you around him. And you're being asked to trust the love right now. You know, again, look at the pentacle here. So he's showing you he's working, he's busy. He's doing things. It's not that he doesn't want to reach out to you. He's thinking about you, which means he'll come forward at the right time. But I feel he's working. He's busy with finances. He's sorting money out. You know, again, resonates a lot with the reading I did the other night. So find the reading I did about the money, the DM to DF thumbnail with the money on there, and that may help, okay? So, Caro, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, DM messages now, angel guidance or union and journey. So, what does your masculine want to say? So the first card coming up, all these cards are where they're jumping everywhere. On the floor, the first card is you gave me that spark. So you're being reminded of the spark and the power of the love and the way he feels when he's around you. And he's saying, just know I'm obsessed with you. This card has been coming out a lot during this live. He's been thinking about the holidays. I've thought about you spending time with my family and me. And I feel this is definitely connected with the holidays. Look at this, I'm going to take action, I'm just planning the approach, and you're wondering how that's going to move forward. They give me a bit of fear there. So I'm going to take action, I'm just planning how to do that. I do want to make things right with you, give me that opportunity. Telepathically communicate with me, and I don't know how to express my love to you, so I keep it inside. So he's struggling right now to express what he feels, but he's communicating with you through telepathy instead, and he's planning how to move it forward. So it really is about just trusting how it's going to happen and that it will happen at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? And Megan says, hi, gorgeous. Any message from my DM today? Thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from my DM today? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? We've got, when we first met, I just always had this feeling about you. So that's what he wants to say to you today. You know, he's thinking about when you met. He's thinking about the way you make him feel. He's thinking about the way it used to be and all these things. And he's saying, I just always had this feeling about you. And that's taking away any conflict. It's upside down. So he's saying where there was conflict, that's going away. So I feel he's no longer in conflict about what he wants and what he needs to do. It's like he's becoming very clear. This really resonates with the clarity energy that I picked up on when I did the daily Advent series for this day. I feel that if you watch that, if you haven't already, it's going to make a lot of sense because I feel clarity's coming in for him, and they're giving me heart pain when I'm connecting with him as well. And you know, the heart pain is about the heart chakra activation. So you may even get heart palpitations, or you may feel a little bit of pressure on the chest area as he moves forward. It's like his heart's opening to you, and that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Jess, thank you for the donation, honey. Hello, messages for my DM, my Divine Masculine Troy. So what does Troy want to say to you? What does Troy want to say to you? Look at this. It feels like something's missing without you, and I've been expanding my spiritual knowledge. So what he's saying to you is, being without you has been life-changing for me. It's been helping me to realise what our love is, and I'm missing you right now. And I have a lot of gratitude for you. So again, this could be connected with since Thanksgiving, But he's saying, I do have a lot of gratitude for you. I care about you. And I've been thinking about the times we've spent together. So your twin is very close to reaching out to you or showing you how they feel, because they're in this energy of thinking, processing. What does it all mean? What's missing? They're missing you. And I feel that's going to move things forward. I hope that helps, okay? Kay, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from my DM and any advice from the angels? What do you need to know, okay? Advice from the angels. Let's do that one first. What do the angels want you to know? Yeah, look at this. Love always trust because it teaches faith. So you're learning to trust the love right now. You're learning to trust the process of the love, the universe. You're learning to have faith. And that's what this love is teaching you. So what does your masculine want to say to you? I've been more focused on money because I'm trying to build for myself. There it is again. So again, it's showing you the masculines are dealing with money. So he's saying, I've been working on money. I've been trying to sort out my finances. You influence me in ways no one ever has, and I've been dreaming of you. So really powerful. So remember, you're learning to trust the love. You're learning to trust that he's being guided, that he's doing the things he's guided to do, that he needs to do to move this forward. I hope that helps, okay? Lotus Bloom, thank you for the donation. On the Islas, what's going on with my DM? So this is for Lotus. What's going on with your DM? I'm a better person because of you. You've really changed me. So he's grateful for you. He's thinking about how his life has changed since you've been in it. Yeah, you influence me in ways no one ever has. I've been having dreams of you. See how these cards are starting to repeat now because the masculines collectively are coming through with all these messages. I know that we're being spiritually guided and I regret walking away from you. So definitely this is changing. Okay, you influence me in ways no one ever has. So you have to trust in your power, your divine feminine role in his life, and shine your light bright and trust the love. I hope that helps, okay? Sadie, thank you for the donation, honey. Is it wrong that I've taken the lead with this connection, with setting the dates? I don't plan on waiting forever to be with him. Well, clearly what's happening there is then you're learning to surrender. You know, when we are taking the lead in the connection, setting the dates, we're trying a bit too hard. We're trying to make things happen. It really does depend on how he's reacting or responding to you. You know, if he's replying straight away and the flow's good, then you're not doing anything wrong. And you never do anything wrong anyway because everything leads to a right. But if it's all flowing right, then it's all good. Okay, if it's not, if he's not responding to you, if he's quiet, if he's making excuses, if he's blocking you, ghosting you, anything like that, then that's a sign to take your energy back. And it's not waiting forever. It's about understanding that it's not about waiting. It's about loving life, living life, being in the moment, doing things you enjoy. You know, that's what people kind of misinterpret on this journey and think you've got to wait for your twin. It's not about waiting. When you're loving life and doing life your way and having fun, you don't notice that they're not there because you're too busy enjoying life. That's how I got into union. I thought, right, I'm going to stop waiting around and I'm going to start living my life, and all the doors opened. So the message coming through is, I keep a close eye on your social media. So whatever's going on, he's always watching you anyway. So if you did decide, for example, to pull your energy back and not be, you know, initiating dates and all these things, he's still watching what you're doing. And he's saying to you, even though we're not together, I just can't see myself letting you go. So the big message here is, you know, to not have any fear. You know, if you stop initiating things, for example, he's not going to let you go. You know, I used to struggle with that because I used to think, oh, if I stop reaching out, he's not going to bother. You know, he won't. And I'm not talking about George. I'm talking about a catalyst I went through this very severely with. But he did, even though sometimes it took months and months, you know, they always return to you. And that's what you're being reminded, okay? We've got, let me just move down a little bit here. We've got Muscan says, hi Liz, I would like to receive a message from my DM. Is there anything he wants me to know? So what does your masculine want to say for Muscan? Here we go. I'm not hiding the connection for the wrong reason. So what he's saying is, I don't mean to hide this connection. It's not for the wrong reason. So what he's saying is, I'm protecting the connection right now. He needs to move forward at the right time. So it's like he's saying to you, you know, I'm not trying to hide our love. I just want to bring it out into the open the right way at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? WLF says, you ever feel people becoming disposable in that line of thought of just keeping it going and meeting new people continuously? You ever feel people become disposable in that line of thought, keeping it going and meeting new people? I mean, again, it's a bit of a confusing one how you've worded that, but for me, what I'm getting from that is, we learn something from everything and everyone. So it's not like people are disposable. It's just sometimes we let go of people at the right time to move on to something new. But if you talk about the twin flame journey, you can't let go of your twin flame because you are one. How can you move on from your own soul and your own self? You can't. But understanding that, if it's time to move on from someone you've learned from, like a karmic partner, or you're done in your job, or there's a friendship that's just dragging you down, then those are the people to let go of and to bless those connections, because everything grows us and learns us and teaches us. That's what I'm getting from that anyway, okay? All the answers are always within. We've got the beautiful world there, says, thanks Liz, what's going on with my DM? It's got a message for the world, or world. My nerves have been getting the best of me. I'm not hiding the connection for the wrong reasons. So I definitely feel what that is saying is your twin wants to move forward and doesn't want to hide anything here, but he's a bit nervous. So for the wrong reasons, what this means is he's saying it's not for the wrong reasons. I'm a bit nervous and that's why I've been hiding away or running or not making it real. I hope that helps, okay? And when I say real, he means out in the world, out in the real world where everyone can see. I know Desiree's asked one. Desiree says, I guess I'll wait to the next live. I have to get ready for work. So let's see what... I'm just going to pull you a card. This is for Desiree. Because I saw Desiree in the chat, but I didn't get to a question because I was doing donations. I have inner childhood wounds. So remember, your Monty is still healing things. He said, I don't want you to be with anyone else. So... really what's happening here is, he's got childhood wounds around jealousy, about being disappointed, about not being together, about abandonment and all these things, and that's what he's working through, and that's what he's dealing with. He said, I'm not hiding the connection for the wrong reason. So in other words, he's saying, I'm not with you right now, we're not communicating right now, because I'm healing wounds around abandonment and you being with someone better than me, because he doesn't feel worthy of you, and that's what he's working on. I hope that helps, okay? I just saw a message I want to answer. I can't find it now. Just bear with me a second while I move the chat up. I just saw a question. I can't remember who it was by, but it was standing. There we go, Jen. Jen says, Liz, you did a personal read for me a couple of months ago. Bill, my DM, finally reached out and said he has feelings for me and we're getting together after Christmas. That's awesome to hear, Jen. Let's do your little message. It's about trusting the love. Yeah, look at this. He's saying, I know more than you think. And I feel that he may let you know that when you meet up. It's like he's really saying to you, I am aware of what this connection is. I may not be able to understand how to talk about it, but I know what it is. And yeah, we've got this as well. I'm severing ties with the karmic partner. So again, this is anyone that he needs to release himself from. So I'm not saying there is a karmic partner. What I'm saying is anything that was in the past is in the past. And that's what he's saying to you. He's saying it's in the past now, whatever it is, whether it was a person he was involved with, whether it was a boss, whether it was a friend, anyone who could have been trying to keep you apart, or anyone he was dealing with. It's like he's saying that's in the past now and I'm ready for a new beginning. I really do feel that, especially when I picked this up because it was upside down. So I feel he's been dealing with this. Okay, so I feel like there's a new beginning coming in for you guys and it's really beautiful. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm getting triggered by that card. I feel he's saying, I know more than you think. I've been dealing with the past. And I feel you know that anyway. Princess Leah says, I was just watching your twin flame video from this morning about family resilience, and it rang so true after I told my brother, aka my DM's best friend, about our 13-year connection. Any advice, Liz? What do the angels want to say to you? What do the angels want to say? Blessed are those who look for magic, because they will always find it. So remember, you know what the magic is. Trust in that. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Okay, because those people who see the magic in your connection will find it. Powerful one. You've got to sit with that message, okay? But I feel this is reminding you don't need to explain the journey, or people who find it are because they see it in everything. So in other words, when people see how amazing you are together, they're going to just feel the magic there. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie says, thank you for the donation, Laurie. Is there anything or anyone still holding David back from being with me, and any message from him? So what do we need to know? Jump straight out. We've got, I have inner childhood wounds. It's not that there's a person or anything like that. He's got wounds that he needs to heal. Look at this. Don't focus on who wants me. I want you. So he's reassuring you there, saying there's no one else in my life. I want you. I just have wounds I need to heal. That's all it is. So trust the love. Let me do your little angel message. Card coming out is, yeah, love is not proud or self-seeking because it's given freely, and that's a blessing. So in other words, don't try and rush or force anything, just allow it to be. I hope that helps, okay? Shay Vu says, if you have time for my question, does this Capricorn miss me? I can't stop thinking, makes me so sad. I don't even know if I would take him back, but I can't stop thinking about his masculinity. Well, it's not about taking him back. It's about following your heart, Yeah, he's saying, I've been feeling your presence around me. So yeah, he's missing you because he's been feeling you around him. So you have to trust the feeling of that and the love. Okay, things are going to happen the right way. And you're saying, I don't know if I would take him back. So you have to deal with that. Okay, you have to deal with why. Why wouldn't you take him back? Do you need to forgive yourself for being vulnerable or for allowing yourself to get hurt? Do you need to forgive him for his actions? Say, Father, forgive him. He doesn't know what he's doing. I feel there needs to be some forgiveness there for things to move forward in a physical way. I hope that helps, okay? Leah says, I believe that our love is so powerful. Thank you, Liz. My brother wasn't mad about our connection. He was a little hurt that we kept the secret for so long. Absolutely. And what I feel is, he's going to see the magic there. So, and like you say, it doesn't matter what people think, but I do feel there's going to be some magic happening. Again, magic is around Christmas time. WLF says, how do you let go entirely of people who don't value you? Walk away. Walk away. Simple as that. Set boundaries down. Not necessarily block people, but just make it clear what you want. So, people who don't value you, it depends what concept you mean. Do you mean as in just someone who's hurt you in some way, or do you mean your twin flame? You have to handle those two situations a bit differently. But you have to put yourself first, really. Thank you, angels. The angels saying it's not really about letting go of anyone at all. It's about valuing yourself. It's about loving yourself. If you feel people aren't valuing you, it's usually because you need to value yourself more. It's about self-love and self-worth. You have to love yourself and value yourself. And then it's like everything that's negative around you or not resonating with the way you're operating in starts to fall away. So, for example, you could be focusing on all the things that you don't feel valuable about or what you feel people don't value about you, and that's what you're manifesting in your life. So instead, start affirming, I am valuable, I am lovable, I am loved for who I am. Start using affirmations in the moment, and that will boost you up. So let me do a card for you from the Romantic Love Oracle and Affirmations. Yeah, you remember your power. I feel you're giving your power away to others. You're allowing other people to affect you when you have the power. So you're stronger than you think you are. So if you affirm I am strong, then that's going to bring strength in for you. And you put people in general. Yeah, all you've got to do is realise that you've got to value yourself. And when you value yourself, you don't let people disrespect you or, devalue you because you don't see... You just don't see it that way. When I started working on my own value, anyone who I felt wasn't valuing me kind of just fell away from my life because I was operating in a different vibration from them. So it's remembering that, we create our own reality with the thoughts that we think. So your thoughts become your reality. So your thoughts have power. So work on that. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do a message for Rob. I want to do an angel message for Rob. Here we go. Love always protects even when it seems to oppose. Isn't that powerful? So you're being reminded you're always being protected even if it seems otherwise. And again, blessed are those who look for magic because they will always find it. So that's reminding you to find the blessings and everything right now and look for the magic and everything right now. And Avery's saying to you, no one can change my love for you. Isn't that beautiful? I hope that helps. Okay, guys, I'm going to go off because I've still got things to do. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's donated, to everyone who's connected, and, to everybody who has liked the live as well. I'm sending you all so much love. It means so much. And You know, if anyone wants a reading with me right now, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. For members, I've also got lots of personal readings going on. I've just checked my email. I can see I've had a few more coming in there. And if you want tickets for my live event in London in May, everything is in the description box below. So thank you all so much. If I get time, I'll be live again soon. I'm sending you all so much love, and I'll see you soon.